Remember that video where I discussed the risk of blindly listening to financial analysts and financial YouTubers? If you haven't watched that video, you can click on the link above to check that out first. Now, in today's video, I want to have some fun. I want to review the worst financial advice found on the internet. Now, this video I'm about to show you is around a year old. It was during the peak of crypto mania. To give you a reminder of the hype at the time, Bitcoin was around $62,000 and people were certain that Bitcoin was going to $1 million. Now, this guy, Michael Saylor, he's the CEO of MicroStrategy, a massive Bitcoin bull. He came out in a bunch of interviews giving advice to people on how to invest in Bitcoin. Let's just say that his advice has not aged well. Let's check it out.
Once you know how it all ends, the only use of time is, how do I buy more Bitcoin? But take all your money, buy Bitcoin, then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin, then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business, it's in your family for 37 years, and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money on earth, which is Bitcoin.
Let me just clarify that this video is not an attack on crypto or Bitcoin. I have no idea where Bitcoin is heading. For all I know, Bitcoin can one day reach $1 million. I have no idea. But I do have some issues with his advice. Let's go with the most obvious. You should not be telling people to invest 100% of their wealth into a single asset class, especially one that is extremely volatile. Imagine going to the bank one day, you have 60,000 in savings. Then the next day you return and you have 20,000 in savings. Not everyone can handle this type of fluctuation. And these are fluctuations that are happening right now in the crypto market. And you should definitely not be telling people to borrow money against their home and their businesses to buy Bitcoin. You're essentially telling people to borrow money they don't have to speculate on an investment. And I use the word speculate because no one knows what the future holds. No one can guarantee that Bitcoin will continue going up. And that's because Bitcoin is a non-productive asset. It generates no cash flow for you to calculate its intrinsic value.
Here's what I really think. I think that if you look at the past 12 months, the S&P is up 39%, Bitcoin's up 582%, NASDAQ's up 57%, gold is up 2%, and long bonds are down 16%. So what do I think? I think that if your returns are less than the S&P 500 index, you're destroying wealth. You're diluting your wealth. Everything you invest in that can't return the S&P 500 is a wealth dilution. And I think if your returns are less than Bitcoin, you're diluting your opportunity. You could have got 200% per year before tax, tax deferred for a decade in Bitcoin. The single best screaming home run right now is to buy as much Bitcoin as you have risk tolerance if you want to get an outsized return.
He's claiming that Bitcoin will continue to rise because of recent performances. And he compares Bitcoin with other asset classes in the last 12 months and also past decade. Essentially what he's saying is that Bitcoin will rise because it rose. Does that even sound right? If that were true, market cycles should not be existing. There should not be bust and boom, because things that rose will continue to rise. Things that dropped will continue to drop. And we know that's not true because the crypto market right now is down. Well, I hope you got some value out of that video. If not, at least you had some fun listening to some crazy advice. You can help me out by liking this video and also subscribing to my channel. Have a good week, and I'll see you in the next video.